Hello to my Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. The moon is in Virgo. It's still in Virgo. So hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. Wherever you are, I hope the weather was really, really nice. Wherever you are, hope the weather was nice. Let's get into it. Let's get into the getting into's. So this is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. This is Queen Amun Ra. You're interested in a personal reading, you can go to my website, queenamunra.com. Cash App is on pause right now. So if you need to reach out to me for like an invoice through PayPal or Venmo, just send me a text message. And those spaces are limited, right? They are limited. So anyway, let's see. For waxing crescent moon in Virgo, you want to really focus on intention setting, refinement, healing, and practical progress. We're moving towards the first quarter moon in Libra, right? And so Virgo rules sixth house. And sixth house is all around health, work habits, daily routines, fitness, pets, service to others, diet, spiritual practices, those kind of things, right? Right? Yep. So where is, let's start out with setting the tone. I radiate love and light. So continue radiating love and light, where you are. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah. So when you, so the first card out of the deck is where are you being called? Where is Pisces being called to grow right now? And this is kind of sort of revealing main area of life, calling for development in this lunar cycle. And then you want to look at your sixth house, whatever your sign is in your sixth house, right? Your health, your work habits, your daily routines, your fitness, your pets, service to others, diet, spiritual practices, those kind of things. Okay, these cards jumped out. So this fell out first, the World card. Some kind of a contract has been fulfilled, right? And this is a karmic contract has been fulfilled for somebody, right? Something, here we have the Magician card. So something, somebody is more focused, somebody is very creative, turning visions into reality, having willpower, desire. Here we also have the Page of Wands here. Looking at your card, somebody could have been quite an active teenager or active kid, like a student, like new projects, kind of free spirited, exploring things, pretty excited about, just like a lot of fire, feisty kind of energy, and so it could have grown up to that kind of a person, that kind of an adult, right? Could have grown up to that kind of adult. But when you come in contact with dark magician energy, that can turn into dark energy. That can turn into somebody who is bored, lack of direction, procrastinate, really immature, someone who could be cold and angry, energy of aggression, apathy, selfishness, jealousy, insecurities. If you're around the wrong energies, like if you're looped into dark magician energy, and this is magician energy here. So you could have been talking to a Gemini, or you could have been talking to a Virgo, with something with the magician energy about possibly about an Aquarius or a Capricorn, or somebody could be on the cusp here. So let's see here. What practical steps can Pisces take to support this growth, right? And this is about not being connected to dark magician energy, that's scattered energy, wasting resources, illusions, trickery, people who like to play tricks on your mind. So somebody could have connected with a fire sign, could have connected with a shady fire sign, right? And this could have, their fire to your water could have gotten you fired up about something. Could have gotten you fired up about something. Could have been a Leo and a Taurus involved in something, or maybe a Leo who's a bully of something, or a Taurus who has a hot temper or hot-headed in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So it might kind of get looped into something, right? And so that's where you're called to grow right now. And this is just a 6-question tarot spread, right? Asking source questions. And so, what practical steps can Pisces take to support this growth? What steps can Pisces take to support this growth? And this is really just offering grounded guidance on actions that you can take. Very detailed, steady, intentional. Let's see. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Yeah, getting focused, getting laser focused. Person who getting away from quickly people who are impulsive, people who who somebody could have been a soldier, and you don't really know the backstory of why there was some kind of confusion, or like why was somebody was just like let's go, race after something. Like, like usually on the Knight of Swords, the person is like racing towards uh, um, a motorcycle or something fast. This is quick and very impulsive behavior. Why is somebody so impulsive? So somebody may not have been tapped into their psychic gifts, right? Why is somebody so quick to act on something, right? So that's the practical steps that you can take to support your growth. And then another question would be, what habit or mindset is ready to be refined or released? And this is, again, fine tuning, right? Virgos are a very meticulous zodiac sign. So this is where you're analyzing yourself. You like doing a self-assessment. And so it's kind of going to show up, just like what may be outdated or no longer helpful. It's not helpful for somebody to be so impulsive. Like, here we go to a Pentacles here. When it comes to Pentacles, is not just paper and coins. It's a physical realm. So we're talking about the second house. Second house here deals with like personal resources, money habits, possessions, values, financial security, self-worth, and also income. Like jumping to conclusions about those things when it comes to two energies. Being impulsive. Let's see what else we have. Now let's see what else we have. What habit or mindset source is ready to be refined or released? And that's what it is. It's like jumping to conclusions when it comes to second house. Taurus rules second house. So it could have been 2 Taurus involved in something. Taurus rules second house. And somebody needs to think faster when it comes to two energies who are like making hasty decisions, and somebody put a fire up under somebody that you need to hurry up and jump on something real quick, causing a bunch of confusion. How can Pisces nurture their body and well-being in this cycle, the cycle that we're in right now, moving forward? This is where you're tapping into your connection with your 6th house to health, healing, and daily care, right? 8 of Cups here. Walking away. Just walking away. That's it. It's that simple. In hindsight, somebody wish they had just walked away from possibly a low vibrating Pisces, or even like low vibrating thoughts, like something that could have pushed you to the low side of your zodiac sign, could have put you to the dark side of your zodiac. Somebody in hindsight wish they had just walked away, from something, left something behind, so somebody's now realizing it's just time for change. It's really just time for change. Yeah, so source, where should Pisces focus their attention and their energy for best results? Yeah, compassion. Pisces are known for their compassion. High vibrating Pisces are known for their compassion. Focusing on pouring into yourself, finding out what your moon sign is and nurturing that, being more of a nurturing person, healing, calm, supportive, being around supportive energies, being around those type of energies, not just impulsive energy. Because in hindsight, somebody wish they had walked away from something. So any final messages, source, before we close out this reading? Let me get another deck here. Let me get the any final messages. Any final messages, source, for my Pisces, so that you can continue radiating love and light. Yeah, somebody was determined to bring out like a dark side of somebody. Talking about music in somewhere, shape, form, and fashion. There is the duality of the Pied Piper energy, duality of that, and so it's just trying to help somebody understand it is duality to everything. Mm-hmm. So somebody was determined to bring out a dark side of someone, like somebody wanted to see, like somebody wanted to take some kind of, somebody was waiting for somebody to take some kind of impulsive action. So it looks like you were used. You could have been used to play some kind of role and looped into some kind of confusion. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles here, right? So source is saying with that same energy, you can create 8 streams of income, at least 8 streams of income around your money, right? So this is where your 6th house really comes into play. This is where your 6th house comes into play. You start thinking, okay, where can I create income around health? Can I create income around work habits, daily routines, fitness, pets? Like, is this something that somebody feel like, okay, it's something I can really tap into as far as my 6th house, service to others, your diet, spiritual practices, like things like, do you like to cook? Do you like to work out? Do you like to do makeup? Do you like to your health care, like somebody so like healthy, into like healthy, eating or whatever, diet practices or whatever. But so it's just saying somebody can create multiple streams of income that can be part of you and someone's legacy. Whoever you're with, that can be a part of you and someone's legacy. hmm So this is a Taurus and a Pisces. So this is a part you and a Taurus legacy. Looking at your cards here. So here we have the Queen of Cups here. And again, you pouring into yourself. Yeah. You and somebody learning how to pour into yourself to show more compassion towards something. But yeah, definitely learning how to pour into yourself. Somebody wanted to fulfill some kind of confusion. 2 energies wanted to fulfill some kind of confusion. So let me see if there's any final messages from Source. If there's any final messages from Source here. Yeah, let's see. Any final messages from Source? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so here's a 10 of Swords here. So it's like, don't worry about anybody talking about you behind your back. This is what a lot of people have in common. Thrive anyway. Get more refined, more disciplined around your 6th house. And that's how you're going to wake up from some nightmares. That's how other people wake up of nightmares of people talking about you behind your back. Yeah. 9 of Swords connects us with Gemini. We're not talking about a Gemini. We're talking about 3rd house. So if you feel like, okay, you would not take short trips with people, you would not engaging in any hobbies with people, then you need to pull out a sword and say, okay, I don't need to talk to or about certain energies, period. I need to just do an energetic cord cutting and a physical cord cutting. That's what I need to do. There it is. Yep. I need to have no interactions. If I'm going to be physically apart from somebody, if I don't work with them, we don't, in a personal, professional life, I need to do a complete burning bowl, energetic cord cutting. Or talking to somebody, not